been a wild 24 hours in Swiftie world. Let's talk about it. Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Rachel. I do lots of Taylor Swift videos and unboxings and those sort of things. If that sounds like something that would be interesting to you, it would mean the absolute world if you could like and subscribe. Today's video, we're going to be talking about Taylor Swift's 12th studio album called The Life of a Showgirl. Now, it's just the title that has been released as of time of recording. I'm recording this on the 12th of August at 2:20 British summertime, so we will be getting more information soon, so this video will soon be outdated, but it is currently all that we know about this album. So where did this even come from? What has even happened? Taylor Nation teased on the 11th of August that we were getting a brand new Taylor Swift album. Basically what happened was they were like, oh, let's do a really suspicious post. And they did a very suspicious post. They put 12 photos of Taylor Swift on Instagram, all wearing orange outfits from the Eras tour. And the caption for this post was, thinking about when she said, "See you next era," with the flame heart emoji. Now, usually with Taylor's albums, they have a specific like heart emoji that they use for the different albums. Like 1989 is like the light blue, Torture Poets I think is like the white one, Fearless is like the yellow one and stuff, but they have never used this one before, never used the flame heart, so it's pretty suspicious, and people were starting to think this must be the new Taylor album, because there are a lot of theories that it will be an orange theme. She's not really done an orange theme for an album before, so that would make a lot of sense. And they also posted 12 photos. Obviously her next studio album will be the 12th of Taylor studio albums, so it'll be TS12, so people are like, well, this obviously means something. And on the final photo from this little photo dump, it was a photo of Taylor and Sabrina on the Eras tour, and a lot of fans are kind of theorizing that it means that Sabrina might feature on Taylor's latest album, because why else would they include a photo of Sabrina unless she's going to be on this album? Shortly after that, New Heights, the podcast, which is Travis Kelce and Jason Kelce's podcast, then posted a teaser being like they have a very special guest coming up, and the background for this little teaser was orange and sparkly, whereas normally when they do a teaser, the background is yellow. So fans were kind of theorizing like this must be Taylor, it has to be Taylor. Jason is even wearing a Taylor Swift Midnight Eras Tour t-shirt in this little teaser, so it must be Taylor. Now, we had to wait a few hours before we got any other information, but then we got New Heights confirming Taylor was going to be on the podcast with a very short clip of Taylor and Travis, and we also then got a countdown on Taylor's online website. So the countdown was about 2.5 hours, came around 3ish a.m. I think it may have been a little bit earlier perhaps. I woke up about 3:30. My Swiftie senses were tingling. I think when I posted about the Midnights announcement, I did a little video about it before like we found out that Midnights was coming, when we kind of knew there was going to be something going on. I couldn't sleep that night, so I woke up and checked my phone, and then I saw Taylor announce Midnights at the VMAs. I had the Swiftie senses, and people will be like, this is not a thing, but there were multiple people who woke up in the middle of the night and checked their phones and then were like, oh, we have to be on for this, because obviously at the end of this countdown something obviously was coming, because it expired August the 12th at 12:12 a.m. Eastern. All of the 12s are very suspicious because Taylor Swift, her lucky number is 13, so if Taylor's going to do anything and can use the number 13, she will. So the fact they're using 12, it's very obvious that that is intentional, because they would otherwise just use 13 because that is kind of the Taylor Swift number. So the fact that they're using 12 is intentional. And then after that, we then got the end of this countdown, and what happened was we had the pre-order for Taylor's brand new album, and the title of this album is called The Life of a Showgirl, and we got 3 different products on Taylor's online store. We got a vinyl, a cassette, and a CD. Now with the vinyl, it says ships before the 13th of October 2025. However, this is not the official release date. As of time of recording, we don't know that. They literally put on the website, this is not the release date, official release date to be announced. It also says then while supplies last, but they always put that on. I imagine this is the standard pressing of this vinyl, of this brand new album, so I wouldn't stress too much about that, about it being limited, because I don't believe it will be. I mean, you think with like Torture Poets, 1989 Midnights, those variants haven't even been limited, let alone the general pressing, so don't stress too much. The vinyl is a Portofino, I think it's Portofino, orange glitter vinyl, which is a translucent orange vinyl with gold glitter, and the album artwork is to be revealed at a later date. So they put depiction of this product is a blurred digital rendering for pre-order purposes only. Actual product artwork and vinyl detailing will be announced at a future date. Please note that due to custom manufacture process, each vinyl unit will be slightly different in coloration. That's kind of standard, that's just normal. But even the little album cover we sort of have, which is just like a blurred green background with an orange lock, is not the album cover. They said that is literally just the depiction of it for like pre-sale, well, pre-order purposes. And then we also, the vinyl was $29.99, the cassette is $19.99, and the CD, which comes with the posters, is $12.99. Now, we just don't really know much other than that. With the vinyl, it's only one LP, meaning it's only one disc. There's only one disc coming with this. So it is likely not going to be a long album, more like Midnight's the standard version. Obviously, never say never with Taylor. Perhaps she's going to do a double release like she did with Midnight's the 3 AM edition and Torture Poets Department Anthology. But I'm starting to think maybe she'll stop doing those sort of releases, the double releases, because it's almost like going back to the original album schedule she used to do every 2 years, where you get the announcement in August and then sometimes a lead single in August, and then you get the album later on in the year, kind of October, November time. I think this album could come out a little bit earlier, perhaps September-ish time, but obviously we just don't know yet. Which is super, super exciting. I'm also on holiday at some point in this period, so I'm like, oh, excited, but also stressed. But it would be really cool to be on holiday at the same time and get to see presumably lots of Taylor things around the city that I am going to, which I'm very excited for because I'll be doing vlogs on that. And then after that, we had some billboards appearing around the world with this orange sparkly background with the Spotify link. That link led to a playlist on Spotify called And Baby That's Show Business with the flame heart emoji. This is an official playlist by Taylor Swift. It includes 22 tracks. The playlist total time is 1 hour 22. Also includes the song 22. And coincidentally, all the songs on this playlist, all of them are produced by either Max Martin or Shellback, and/or, because obviously a lot of the time it's with them together. The songs on this playlist include 22, All You Had to Do Was Stay, Bad Blood, Blank Space, Dancing With Our Hands Tied, Delicate, Don't Blame Me, Endgame, Gorgeous, How You Get the Girl, I Did Something Bad, I Knew You Were Trouble, King of My Heart, Message in a Bottle, New Romantics, Ready for It, Shake It Off, So It Goes, Style, We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together, Wildest Dreams, and Wonderland. So they are all of the songs that feature on this, and lots of fans are thinking it's kind of random to have these tracks. I think The Life of a Showgirl, if you were going to think about Taylor Swift tracks that would relate to that and belong in this sort of thing, it would be like Clara Bow, The Lucky One, Nothing New. However, none of those feature in this playlist. It is just these songs, and the common thing between these doesn't seem to be like the topic of the songs, but it seems to be those producers, Max Martin and Shellback, who obviously first kind of worked with Taylor on 1989, which was huge, so it would be super exciting if those collaborators do come back. Taylor Nation also then updated their bio to say setting the stage, and they have updated their profile picture and cover photos across their social media page with that blurred green background with the orange lock. Now, this is all very, very exciting. We don't know much is the simple thing right now, but I think that's what makes it exciting, the fact we don't know much, and I can't wait to find out more. I feel like on the New Heights podcast, when they did tease that Taylor is going to come on, they showed a video of Taylor announcing the new album name. They also showed her pulling out this little like vinyl box, which I imagine we're going to get as merch. It was like a kind of mint green colour with an orange TS on. I imagine that will be merch. We know Taylor Swift, she loves her merch. And she shows it on the podcast, but it is blurred on their little teaser. So I'd be very surprised if they didn't unblur it for the actual podcast when that comes out, which is coming out 7 PM Eastern on Wednesday. If you live in the UK like me, that'll be at midnight, Wednesday going on to Thursday. So it is all very, very exciting. I'm very, very stressed. But I'm also very excited. I feel like Taylor Swift album release times are a very, very stressful time. but we're all in it together, and I'll be doing lots of other update videos, so if that's something you would be interested in, please make sure to like and subscribe, because they're a lot of fun to do these updates, and I like talking with you guys about Taylor Swift albums and theories. All the official stuff. You don't need to worry here about anything unofficial. Say if there was anything unofficial, any AI generated things, I won't be posting them. We will only be posting the official things and some fun fan theories, but we're not going to post anything that Taylor Swift herself hasn't like released, because that's unfair on her and her work, and it is something she doesn't stand for, so we don't support that. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. That would be so unbelievably awesome. Thank you so much, and check out my other Taylor Swift videos. I do lots of those. But yeah, thank you so much, and as always, have a great day.